Hey guys, welcome back to another haul. First of all, thank you very much for liking my videos. I didn't realize like a lot of people are gonna watch this and they're gonna like it. It's basically I just started this out because it's a hobby of mine to collect vintage jewelry. I have a lot of jewelry, so it was just for a way for my family to look at what I'm buying and stuff like that. So but I do like watching these videos on YouTube, so I thought, if someone else is interested, they might also like watching it. So I do see that quite a bit of you enjoy these videos, and if you're interested in buying from me, I have an Etsy channel. It's called Vintage by Trader. You can see the links in the comments. I've posted that link in the description too. So if you're interested, you can check it out there, or if you're interested in buying directly, we could do a PayPal transaction. You could just send me an email. My email is nomadictribe17 at gmail.com. You can just send me an email and we could work something out. And I haven't been doing a lot of these lately. I could I've been thinking if I could do other kinds of videos, like bringing my sales videos or something. I'll think about it. It's kind of tough for me to squeeze everything into my busy schedule. Let's start with the jewelry. Thanks again for watching, and I've been trying to I'm getting bored with buying the same kind of jewelry, so I'm trying to expand and buy different things because I'm pretty bored. I get bored very quickly, so I want to buy new items. So this time the inventory is pretty new. It gives me a thrill to actually go do this thing, and it's pretty interesting like that. So let's start here. So I have this, so all of this stuff that I have here is from one seller, and I think I've got a diverse inventory this time. I'm trying to buy only different items because I realize that I'm accumulating the same kind of stuff. So all right, let's start here. So I have this this is Murano glass. These red beads are so pretty. If you look at them closely, such a beautiful pattern. Red is always super cool looking. So I got this Murano glass necklace. So it has this is a really old piece. So it has this old clasp here. So it has some yellow beads, some red ones, and most of these are glass beads. So that was a really interesting piece. So this is the next item. So this one is a scarf clip. This is actually, the lady said this could be from Nepal. So this is carnelian for sure. Yeah, that is carnelian. So it's like this big hook that you put into the whether you're wearing scarf or some kind of clips or something that you want to tie to your clothes. So you could just put this in, and this is such a cool piece. If you can see this up close, it's a really pretty one. It's pretty unique. I haven't seen something like this, and this kind of screams like a Nepalese design. I can really see that. So I thought that was really pretty. So I picked that up, and I think this is silver, and this is an older version of silver. I think it says 800. Yeah, this is a 925. So back in the day, before 925 sterling silver became 925, they used to use different versions of alloys like 800, 835, different versions. So I think this is 800 and this is silver. So that's a cool piece. And then I have this pin. So this is such a sweet pin, like, you know, this was like just threw in there because I really liked it. I don't know if it's focusing. So basically it's a family. Okay, maybe the focus is, it's a little tricky to get it focused. Okay, let me try to zoom in. So that's the family, that's a little pin with the guy carrying the groceries, and I think she's holding a baby. It's such a cute little pin. I was like, wow, that's so sweet. I wanted to get it. So that's that. And then I have some okay, this is a cool one. This is Bakelite. Bakelite is you know, it is used to make jewelry, but it's a polymer. And you know, back in the day people used to make electrical switches, the switchboards that you see around, from Bakelite, because Bakelite is thermoplastic, it doesn't melt. So it had a lot of unique elements. This is one of the major polymers that was discovered by Bakeland, and it's been, you know, made into jewelry. Like, a lot of people don't know that, you know, it's used heavily in jewelry. So this is a nice red Bakelite. It's carved, and this is a scarf pin again. Like, you know, it has these. So so it has these clips, so this is gonna hold your scarf together. So that's such a cool piece. And you know, I'm pretty tanned. I bet I just came back from vacation, so I am tanned than usual. So yeah, so I picked that one up. So generally what I do is, like, you know, I put together, I don't buy something unless something really catches my eye and I'm like, okay, I need to get that piece. Then I try to add more items to it. So when you add more items, these sellers, they work with you. And so it's basically for my amusement. Like, you know, I like to collect, but then it became a little too much. Like, I can't wear everything, so I opened my Etsy shop to sell all the vintage stuff. So it's Vintage by Trader again, if you're interested. And if you want to buy directly, you know, if Etsy charges transaction fees and stuff, we could like work something out directly. So here's some costume pieces. So this is a blue rhinestone brooch. It's pretty intact. There is no maker's mark, but I picked it up because it's like pretty intact. If you can see it, all the rhinestones are there. So generally, you know, I pick up a lot of these. I used to back when I started this, and they all have, like, you know, missing rhinestones. So this one is pretty cool in the sense that, you know, it has all its rhinestones intact, and these are some AB crystals, most of them. Yeah, so that's a nice looking brooch. And then I have one more. So this is a whole bunch of AB crystals again. Look at that shine and sparkle. So that's another brooch. So the brooches are definitely, you know, for selling. I don't really wear the brooches. So okay, these are some really, you know, crazy looking pendants that I've seen. So this is a locket with a white cat surrounded by yellow rhinestones, and it opens up, so it's a locket, and you can put another cat's picture maybe in there. So that's a really cute one. Like, you know, I like the cat. That's like so cute. So I picked that one up, and I have few more of Sibi. She has few more of similar designs. So this is a nice looking house. Is that a horse carriage? I see. I think it is. Yeah. Wow, that's so beautiful. The house, the carriage. So it's of the same style again. So it's a locket, so you can put something more in it. These are like, you know, really big costume pendants. And then there is this ship. They have a lot of ships and stuff, like, you know, for decoration purposes, but those are really old and they're ready to fall apart. They need like careful handling. But you know, I would like to get those. I'm interested in the ships. So this has like blue rhinestones around it, and here's, so you open it like this. Yeah, similar, like, you know, they have some copper tone inside. So I got these three from her. So I decided to do, like, you know, one vendor at a time. When I do these long videos, it gets insanely hard for me to just hold the camera and like keep recording for so long. It gets exhausting for me. So okay, so here's some sterling pieces I got from her. So I'm not trying to buy a lot of sterling. I have too much stuff already that I want to sell. So this is a unique piece. So that's some turquoise in there. That could be Royston turquoise, I'm thinking. That's a cool little butterfly. And I don't know, there might be maker's mark in there. It's like there's huge patina around it, so I have to look for it. I generally look when I'm listing, so you know, it takes time for me to even get to listing, because I try to, like, you know, make videos so that, you know, I know what I got. Not that I watch these videos, but, you know, just for other people to know. Maybe posterity, I'll look back at it. So this is another turquoise piece that looks like a different kind of turquoise. It's a little darker, but it's a cool cup. Like, you know, there's Native American Navajo jewelry is like very sought after by everybody, and this is a Mexican piece. Like you can see, it says made in Mexico, and I think that's a Taxco piece. I think that was really good, so I picked that one up. And I have these two really beautiful turquoise rings. This is definitely Native American. This says B sterling. I'm not sure what the B is for. I have to. There is this page with Native American designers, and you know what their signatures stand for. So I look it up there. Unless, you know, some people that I already know that I've, you know, I like researching into this and looking it up. So I don't think I know what the B stands for. So this one has, like, you know, cool little yellow matrix. It has like really nice veining. That could be there's a whole bunch of turquoises. Like, you know, I only know a few of them. Like, you know, this could be Royston. I am not sure. There's like Bisbee turquoise. Maybe this could be that. So yeah, but that's a really cool, very nice looking ring. And then I have this another big ring. This, I think, could be a man's ring. So this is a unique looking turquoise with some, like, you know, gray color. This is not the white buffalo turquoise. This is like blue, but, you know, it has like this gray streaks in there. So I have to look it up what it is. It has like huge patina, like, you know, really, really. You know, I used to clean these up, but now I feel like I don't want to clean these up. I don't know. A lot of people like to wear them with patina. I'll see. Like, you know, I have been cleaning these up. So I'll see as to how it goes listing items without cleaning the patina, and then if it garners more interest. I just try to, like, you know, just clean up just a little bit so that, you know, they can see the jewelry better. But sometimes, you know, a lot of people prefer their patina and how it is. So that's something I'm still thinking about. I keep cleaning these items, but I'm not sure if I want to, so we'll see about that. So generally, if you leave them out in the air, they're gonna get oxidized again. So but it's not that immediate once you clean it, because the cleaning really, like, you know, like polishes it up. So then we have these unique looking, so there is this bead there that looks like an amethyst bead, and there is this gold work. So you see it's like raised, there is some art, and there's a snake that's like, you know, not Kimbu, but like, you know, all these small nuggets. Like I've done like some soldering lessons, so it's like these little nuggets that you make and you solder back onto the plate. So that's really cool. So that's a snake. Those are snakes, and those are like, you know, different looking earrings. So I bought those. And then I have this is a piece I really liked. So this one is like, you know, it has a whole bunch of rings that separate, but you know, you wear them together. But that's like so cool. It just forms such a cool little pattern. Yeah, thought that was so pretty. That's definitely sterling. Like generally most turquoise pieces, like, you know, the ones that are genuine are set in sterling. Like, you know, all the Native American pieces are definitely set in sterling. So that's that. And so that's literally the only sterling that I bought. I'm just trying not to buy a little too much because I already have too much stuff, and I don't want to just keep accumulating the same kind of stuff, because this all started as being a collector, and you know, I get to see some history and all that. So this is a piece I'm really excited about. So these are clip-on earrings, and there is one crystal missing down here, but these are Gianni Versace. So these are Versace. That's really cool. I'm not sure if she realized they're like, you know, what they're signed. She thought they're costume, obviously. So I'm always like, you know, into the designers, so I'm really excited when I find something like designer. So that's a vintage Versace clip-on earrings. So I gotta see, like, you know, what's the market for these, or you know, at what rate these are going. I'm not sure, but yeah, so that's a cool find. And then we have this small pillbox. I have another pillbox listed on my Etsy. So this one has like a romantic English setting. This is even more romantic. That's a couple, and this is in pretty good condition. Like, you know, look at the carving on the box. That's like really nice. Yeah, that's an English countryside setting. I always like those. And the box is pretty nice inside too. That's the box inside. And here's a cool looking glass beads. I think this is lucite. Look at the back. Like, you know, it's all like nice detailing on it. So this seems like lucite to me. These are like, you know, some really unique looking lucite, and this is not copper, but you know, brass tone. So that's a bracelet, and here's the lobster clasp. It's really cool. I thought this was really unique from what I have, so I got that. And moving on to some more unique items. So I have this. This is something I really like. You know, I like all these old items. So I've collected this Mainsprings Altam 18 size new model. So this is a watch company from Waltham, Massachusetts. So this is their factory. That's such a cool thing, and this is actually like, you know, 1888. That's so amazing. That's such a nice looking box. Let me open the box. So the box is pretty like rustic inside. It's a little rusted, but that's such a cool piece of history. So I bought the box. You know, there are a lot of people who collect these kind of things. I like sourcing them and, you know, selling them. It's kind of it's a different kind of happiness doing this kind of stuff. So oops. Okay, I dropped my camera. Sorry about that. Okay, so where were we? We were doing This, I have a tripod, but I actually hold my camera, so that's why it gets a little exhausting to keep holding it for a long time. So here we have a whole bunch of like old Hot Wheels. So these are like, you know, really old Matchbox series. It's a Lamborghini Marzal. So that's that. And this is 1969. These are all like really old Hot Wheels. Like I just want to collect different kinds of items, so I just picked that up. And all of these are from the Matchbox series. This is more like a race car, so it says number 5, Matchbox series by Lesney BRM. So that's another cool looking one. Then we have this tractor. This is, I think this is a Tootsie tire. No, that's a different one. So this one, Lesney England Matchbox series. So this is another tractor. I really like tractors that you use to, like, you know, for farming. The John Deere products, that looks like one of those. And this one is a truck. And they've got weight on them, but they're really old. They're like 1969, so that's really old. This is 1967. It says Tootsie Toy Shuttle Truck, Chicago, US. That's like really cool. And then I have, oh, there's one more here that I forgot. So this is a Mercedes-Benz, an open convertible, and this one is made in 1990, Mercedes-Benz 500 SL. Actually, you know, I have a whole bunch of stuff that I bought initially that I never made videos of. You know, I feel like, but I just can't bring myself to like sit down and like make a video on them. But I wish I had done that, because, you know, I have got a lot of unique stuff initially too. So here's some old dolls that I picked up. This is such a cute little doll. She called it something. I don't know what's this doll is called. She is wearing a dress. It's like paper and it's literally fallen apart, but such a cute little doll. Look at the flowers and her dress. That's so cute. So I picked that one up. I think they're called something. She had a specific name for it, but I don't remember it. And that's one doll. And then I picked another doll. This looks like, I don't know, Russian military. I'm not sure. So okay, her legs are really loose. She has some underwear on, and two braids. Her hair is in braids. That's cool. These are, looks like she's a Christmas ornament, but that's a cool toy to collect. That's a really old one. And then a few more items before we can close this out. So I have this Garfield. She had a whole bunch of these Garfield products, which I really didn't buy, but you know, I should have gotten them. This is like a really old one. It says 19